What's up, guys? This is Sierra, Nameless Podcast. We're out here at Eastside Fellowship Church, located in Charlotte, North Carolina, for the second annual Break the Silence event for domestic violence, honoring Timothy Bellamy. Let's go check it out.
My name is Sam Hickman, and I go to church with and have been friends for a long time with Dana Cortez. So last year, at the beginning of the year, Miss Dana tells me that she's starting this event for a family member that she lost to a domestic violence incident. And so last year we had a big banquet and a basketball tournament, all kind of held on the same weekend as a fundraiser. So we're going back for round 2 this year. In Timothy Bellamy's situation, it was a female on male domestic violence situation, which maybe isn't quite as spoken about as maybe male on female. So the uniqueness of his situation, and then just domestic violence in general. It's a difficult topic, difficult mountain to climb, and so we just are trying to do whatever we can to raise awareness, and maybe our message saves someone who's in a damaging relationship, but maybe doesn't know exactly how to tell someone or bring it to the surface. So that's the idea behind it. I would say forget anything about shame or how you feel about how people might respond, and just get help immediately, whether it's from a parent or a friend or a grandparent or somebody you go to school with or go to church with. That first step is oftentimes the hardest. Just seek help from whoever and wherever you can get it. There's resources out there. So that's it's a hard first step to make, but it's a crucial one.
So I'm Deputy Willie McCray with the Brunswick County Sheriffs Office, and I'm here to give awareness on domestic violence and the tragedies that happen as well. I think they need to know the signs. That's very, very important. If you have a loved one that you see is going through a traumatic injury or like a traumatic relationship, and it's very important that you know that they know you're there to support them. Having a support system whenever you're in domestic violence is key. It's something that they can fall back on, because they feel like the person that is giving the violence to them, that's the only thing that they have in this whole world. So knowing that they have their family and support and friends behind them, that's the main thing that we want to make sure they know. Get out of it. Get out of it immediately. Call us at the Sheriff's Office. We have different resources that we can help. Hope Harbor, that's a domestic violence shelter. They are a great program and a great organization who can give you help. So immediately make your mind up that you want to get out of it, because nobody can make you get out of it, So call 911. Let us know. We will be running and screaming there to help you.
My name's Callie Emery, and I'm here today because less than a year ago I was shot 3 times by my children's dad, and I'm here to share my story and shine some light on that. It's a good question. What would I say? I think it's important to, like she just said to me, is, you see something, say something. And also, that I feel that a toxic relationship has become a simplified version or normalized abusive relationships. And, toxic relationship is an abusive relationship. Protect yourself, do what you need to do. Reach out for help as much as you can.
I'm Chief Deputy Brian Chisholm from the Brunswick County Sheriff's Office, and the reason we're here is we deal with domestic violence all the time. As from the Sheriff's Office, we respond to calls daily, and it's probably one of our most It's probably the most dangerous calls that we go to. They're very volatile, and you never know what you're going to have to deal with. And it gets frustrating with us because we go to repeat addresses over and over and over again, and then sometimes, which luckily not very often here in this county, but you do see a fatal end to those stories, and it's very sad. So anything we can do to bring awareness to domestic violence, anything we can do to bring awareness to the resources that are out there. Domestic violence it knows no race, no gender, no age. So it's very important to get this information out there, and we're very thankful to be invited here and to get to speak in front of this group. And I also cannot thank the survivors enough for being brave enough to come and speak to a group like this tonight. So we're very humbled and very honored to be here today. Please reach out. We have a lot of resources in the county. The Sheriff's Office is here, and there's other faith-based resources that are out there. So please don't be afraid to contact somebody and let somebody know. It's kind of like addiction. You cannot do this on your own. You need help, especially those that have been living in this situation for years and years. They think that almost that's the way it's supposed to be, and it's not. They deserve to be happy just like everybody else. So please reach out to your family, your friends, law enforcement, or your church, anybody that you can, to get as many people behind you to help you through the battle that you're getting ready to go through, because it is a battle.
My name is Dana Cortez. On March 25th of 2023, we just held our second annual Break the Silence Banquet in love and memory of Timothy Bellamy, to bring awareness to domestic violence. Timothy's life was tragically taken on August 26th of 2020. We were told it was a domestic violent homicide. Words that weren't in our vocabulary, something we were definitely not familiar with. Myself, his mom Kim, and his sister Shayna, and a few special friends, we formed a committee in hopes of doing something in memory of Timothy, as well as bringing awareness to domestic violence. So we do this banquet every year in memory of Timothy, and we also have a tournament each year in Timothy's name, a basketball tournament. He had a great love for basketball, so we do a couple events in memory of him and in hopes of bringing awareness to domestic violence. We don't think that Timothy ever considered himself in a domestic violence relationship, and this is one of the main reasons that we do these two events, to bring awareness. And not only that, we want to try to get some resources and workshops out there to the schools. We have a DARE program in school, which is great, but we also feel like that a workshop on healthy and unhealthy relationships would be great for the kids out there, where they would know the warning signs of an unhealthy relationship. We do this in memory of him, and again in hopes that it would bring awareness to domestic violence. It's something that is not talked about. We don't understand it because we haven't experienced it. So we would love to get resources out there and learn more about it. I would say to anyone, if you are in an unhealthy relationship, please reach out to someone. Just talk to someone, and there's help out there. There is definitely help out there. And if you have a friend that you're concerned about, please speak to an adult about it. If you have to mention it to your mom, your dad, we feel like this could have made a difference. We'll never know. Timothy's friends never said anything to us about him being in a domestic violence situation, and they too could have felt the same way. He's a guy. He could take care of this. He could handle it himself. We just don't want you to be that person that wish you had said something. If you can make an impact, if you can encourage them, supporting them empowers them to speak up. So you don't want to be that one that wish you had later. And as far as the actual person being in that relationship, it is truly a matter of life and death. You don't want to be the one that, and instead of saying, "Oh, I regret that. I'm living and I regret it." You don't want to be the one that doesn't live to regret it. So I encourage everyone to please be mindful. Please keep our family in your prayers, and all of the others that have lost loved ones to domestic violence. We are praying for you, and we need to keep supporting each other. God bless you all. Thank you.